All right, how's it going, guys? I think I'm the only person actually here watching my own stream, but I mean, it is what it is. I don't mind, starting off with nobody here. That's how I usually do it. So let's go ahead and jump in here. Ooh. And let's go ahead and get our cattle fed here. Now, one weird thing about this version is chickens also breed off of the wheat. They don't use seeds yet. You can see there. But today, I'm going to be trying to finish up the Ender farm, which I'll show you guys. Let's go ahead and put this away. Keep that. It's a great way to get experience. And of course, if the stream hasn't caught up yet and actually shown, hey, there's more people here and you happen to actually be here, don't be afraid to say hi. There we go. Let's go ahead and go through my nether portal here. That's our portal to our testing area. That's where we do our creative stuff. Testing out different things, different mechanics, mostly redstone. This will take you into a mine shaft, but what we want is down this way. Which that same mine shaft will actually run through here too. I don't know why I have a second thing set up there, but it doesn't really matter. I really should go exploring that. And yes, I broke the spawner. Yep, that's a silverfish right there. You could tell by beating on it by how fast it breaks. Right, there's one. There's one. But yeah. Go ahead and jump in here. Now, I tried to record my fight with the Ender Dragon, but unfortunately it kind of failed. The recording actually got corrupted. As you can see, there are pillars all over the place, which is a little weird, right? It's not how you see it in the normal versions, but if we go back here, yes, I know I'm hitting my head there, but we're going to go ahead and go down this ladder. We do have another ladder here. But I'll go ahead and show you guys the farm real quick. It's pretty far out. Gives the Enderman a chance to despawn behind me. We want to be a minimum of 136 blocks out. Takes about 5 minutes to come up to capacity. You see we already got one right there. And they just die with a single hit. Also, never mind me right now. I know I look like a mess. Let me check my... volume levels there. There we go. That should be a little better for you. I've also set up a little door here. So you can come in here, collect all the ender pearls. As long as you don't actually look at them, you can actually even just walk right in here. And of course I got my little library set up here so I can enchant whatever I need to. I got the fire protection, affinity, blast protection, protection 4, and feather falling 4, protection 3. So I think I'm missing the... no, I have fire, blast, projectile. That's what I'm missing. So arrows will still do a little more damage to me right now. But the main thing I want to do right now... which... kind of had to come out this way for this. You can see there's this huge pillar here. Now you saw they all fall where they're supposed to, which is good. But good's just not good enough. Really should be as careful as I can here, though. Uh-oh. And I got silk touch on one of these, yeah. You can see they're kind of teleporting up here. We don't want that either. Did I remember my bucket? I did not remember my bucket. That is a shame. I am going to have to pillar up because I didn't bring my bucket of water. You know what? We're going to go ahead and go back. We're going to go back. We're going to get the bucket of water. You're not supposed to be able to teleport over here. Sure, whatever. Yeah, let's just go back, grab our bucket, and then we'll be back. By the way, there is a trick to getting down here. You do not need creative or anything like that. All you need is a bucket of water and a torch or a piece of glowstone so that the water doesn't freeze. Actually, I'm not even sure if it actually freezes in this version, but I know it does in later versions while you're in the end. So, better safe than sorry. But yeah, you just kind of use the water stream as your ladder while you place blocks. Now the weird thing about this also is the end portal that generates here in the end to take you back home does not generate until after you defeat the dragon completely, and it ends up being right where the dragon was killed. The dragon doesn't go towards the center like it does in the current versions, which is also really weird because now we have this end portal here, but it's like off towards the end of the end. There we go. Okay, where's our bucket at? Okay, grab a bucket. And yes, I know I have a ton of diamonds. It's because I used the little dupe trick that I showed in one of my other videos there. It's going to be nighttime. Might as well get some sleep. I just got bit by something. But yes, please don't mind my appearance right now because I am not feeling too well. I don't know if you can kind of tell my this eye is the one bothering me right now. Kind of got the pink eye. Got the drops here. Doctor gave me some drops. So super fun. But now that we have our bucket of water, should be fairly easy to climb up the side of the glass there. There we go. Now, if I fall and I end up dying, it's going to be very bad and very sad at the same time. There we go. I also make sure to show you guys the redstone behind the design here. The design is not mine, to be honest with you. There was another person who designed it years ago. I wish I could remember what his name was. But if I do end up finding it, I'll make sure to mention that later on. It's amazing how quick this goes. I'm thinking I should have brought some, here we go. But yeah, I'm thinking I should have brought some diamonds with me. This way I could either we can't repair the shovels yet because we don't have anvils yet. We don't get anvils until the next version, 1.4. .2, I believe, is the first release. And then 1.4.3, they released the enchanted books, so you can enchant books. And then you can use the books to apply the enchants to your stuff. Now, if you're curious about how tall this glass is, 39 blocks tall. Because the Enderman starts spawning 40 blocks away. Or actually, I think it's 36, but they'll spawn anywhere. Yeah, it's anywhere from 36 to I think 139 blocks that they have a potential to spawn in. But as you can see, I've been going through a lot of sand, a lot of coal. I'm gonna have to do some more mining for more coal, or I could just do the dupe trick again. Get all the coal I need. In fact, that's probably what we're going to end up doing later on, is see if we can duplicate coal. But the first thing I got to do is get more string, I think. But that shouldn't be too much of an issue, considering that we have a mine shaft full of cobwebs. And mine shafts also come with cave spider spawners and all of that, so yeah, I think once I'm done placing the glass here, which we only got a couple more stacks to go here, gonna go do some string hunting because I need to get some dispensers for the dupe trick, so we already got all the diamonds that we're probably ever going to need. And oh, we're almost finished here. Gotta be super careful here. Because if we fall, we're dead. Those Endermen have more health than we do. And they die as they come within 1 heart of health when they're falling from up here, so there we go. Oh no. Okay. Now I'm curious where the source block came from. Yep, I kind of figured. Okay, let's go ahead and get back up here. Uh, no, there's a piece of glass. Oh well, I'm not too worried about it right now. Okay. And these are just ones that teleport away, so we can just go ahead and one shot these. Yep, that's still falling. There we go. Welcome to the stream, guys. Say hi. Unless, of course, you're shy. That's fine. Might as well get some more levels while we're down here. Endermites are not a thing yet, so... There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and go back. Actually, one thing I did want to do here... just to kind of make it a little safer for myself. I may have screwed up. You know what? It's fine. We got plenty of glass. There we go. Alright, so on to our conquest of string. Let me try redoing this real quick. Is it coming through? Actually, yeah, I can see it right now. My stream health is in the orange, too. That's not good. Ah, there it goes. Alright, my apologies. I didn't have the actual video showing from my end here. I had OBS sitting on top of it. And OBS was showing. Yeah, I'm so sorry. I wish somebody would have said something sooner. You know what? I'll go back down and show you, since you missed it. I gotta go down here one more time anyway, so I can do the other side here. This is the Evo compatible Ender farm. I just got the front end of the glass done for the chute. And there's still some area on the back there, but I'm going to go back and get some string, get some diamond ready and everything. But, yep. Nice, simple, easy to get levels. Oh, well, I appreciate it. Just don't get in trouble for watching YouTube while you're working. Just kind of figured, do a little bit of work here. This is actually in the same world that I was doing my testing, but I went ahead and made it into a server because that way I can make sure that any duplication glitches, bugs, anything like that are actually made to work for this version in a server environment. I'm not sure if you saw Tomahawk's one video where he tried to do the dupe trick that unfortunately didn't work too well. Ooh, that's scary. Uh, yeah, try not to look the Enderman in the eye. Oh boy. Okay, we're good. We are good. There we go. Let's go ahead and go back home. And it's raining. That's lovely. I really do have to work on my home here. Yes, that particular duplication trick did only work for single player. However, do I have enough? Let me see here. If I have enough string to make a bow, I can make it a Spencer. No, I'm short one piece of string to make a bow. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do some string hunting, get ourselves some bows, and we're going to use that to our advantage to do a little duplication trick here on the server. So this is my temporary nether hub. I do plan on making a little better here, hopefully soon. You know what? I want to go through this end. This way, if I do get lost, I'll probably end up getting lost in the right place. And oh, we got some bread, some seeds. I don't know why I never went ahead and got that. Let's see here. I don't know what that is. Oh, you gave me a fright. There we go. Let's see here. Ooh, we got another cobweb. There we go. If we can find some cave spiders, they don't poison you yet. And again, I really do wish my mouse would stop doing that. There we go. So there's a chest down here. Oh, yay, we got some more coal. That's good. And floating torch. That's spooky. You know what? I think we got enough string. We got what? 13. We'll have a total of 15 pieces of string. Yeah, I think that's going to be good. So let's go ahead and try and go back up. And I do apologize, my eyes being a little leaky today. Okay, so I need to go... not that way. There we go. Yep, follow the torches. I don't know if I'm happy or sad that there are no wither skeletons in here. There's no wither yet. I don't believe that gets added until the super scary update, which I'm trying to think. 1.5 is the redstone update. I think 1.6 was the super scary update. That's when we'll get the wither skeletons and the wither and everything like that. So can't wait for those features, because then we can have beacons. Okay, so the one other thing that we need is going to be wood, because we need sticks. We have enough. Okay, where's our cobble? Did I leave all my cobble? Yeah, I think I might have left all my cobble down here. That's never good. No, I didn't. Did I really use up all the cobble? I think I smelted it all. That's what the issue is. Okay. So I think what we're going to do, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, scary. Just a little bit of mining, nothing too crazy. And try and get roughly a stack. Okay, we're good. Let's go ahead and go back up. Okay, so we got our string, which, if I remember correctly, I need to go right there. I think 4 dispensers will do for now. And I think this might actually work better if I have... Yeah, that's one other thing I want to make sure I do. Oh, what am I doing? Here's my iron. It is nighttime. There we go. All these animals make so many noises. And I have it at 1%. I'm not sure what you guys actually hear that at. Actually, I think you guys barely hear it. I'm looking at my levels right now. Let me see. That should be a little better for you guys. Okay. So the way that this is supposed to work... okay, you can barely hear it, which is fine. Okay, that's fine. Gonna have to work a little bit on the levels though. Okay, so we want to go ahead and put our dispenser down. And what we want to try and do here, what I like to do is go ahead and put this on the number 1. Make it a little easier here. We're going to be trying to use our coal. So we got our one little piece of coal here. So let's see if we can do this. Let's go 1, 2. Nope. There it goes. And then just had to go really, really fast. There it is. We can just keep right-clicking and placing as much as we want. So this is our duped piece of coal here. So let's go ahead and make sure that we are never going to need coal again. There we go, there's one stack. There's 2 stacks already. And oh, because I was messing with other pieces of coal, so we come back over here and we can pick up another glitched piece. Now the downside, of course, is that you do lose the dispenser, but at the same time, you're getting so many resources out of it, it's not really going to matter. Now I'm trying to think. I think the other thing that we should probably do is going to be bones. And the reason we want to do bones is because bone meal is going to be very important coming up. We have not found a skeleton spawner yet, so definitely want to take advantage of that for now. Iron, I think I have enough iron. I can make some iron ingots. Let me see, or some iron blocks. Yeah, we'll make some iron blocks and some gold blocks. Yes, it is magic. That is exactly what that is. So I'll show you how to do this again. The trick here is that you put it down and you're going to start mining it. I like using an iron pickaxe or maybe stone just because it is a little bit slower, so you'll have a little bit larger of a window to do this. But just before it's about to break, you got to switch to your sword and hit it with the sword. And what'll happen is the ping between your client and the server ends up being a little mismatched, and so technically you have a ghost block that you're operating on, and by swapping the item there in that corner piece back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, it does a little memory swap, which causes the glitch item. That's at least my understanding of how that happens. But let's see here. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3. Oh, nope, I was too late. Let's try that again. Nope. Nope, I was too late. I just got really lucky the first time. There it goes. Alright, so this is the one we're going to do. Now there is a chance that you'll lose your item too. And that one did not dupe. Okay. So we're going to have to try that again. Oop, nope. Yep, there it goes. So there's two ways that this can fail. One is you lose both your item and the dispenser. And the other one is you lose just the dispenser. I just saw two items come out. But it seemed to update and fix itself. That's not good. We might have to go get more string. You know what? I think I have enough iron right now. Hoppers aren't going to be a thing for a while. Gold is definitely going to be a little more important because we're going to make golden apples. So, nope. 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 I wasn't fast enough. Nope. Wasn't fast enough. Like I said, it's really tricky, but if you can manage to get it to happen... It's like right on the 2.5 count. 1, 2... Nope. Right on the 2 count. 1, 2. There we go. Come on, let's work. Nope, I lost my block of gold. So, yep, you just saw both ways that it can fail there, too. So it's not 100%, but it does work. Obviously, you don't want to do it with something that you don't want to risk losing, like a really good helmet or a really good sword or something like that. You know, something that you don't mind expending. I think we have some string left over there. Yep. And I think we have some sticks in here. So we should have... Where'd you go? Oh, there's all my cobble. It was the one chest I didn't look at. Okay. There we go. I'm going to try doing this one more time here. We're going to try doing it with that block of gold. 1, 2. Nope. There we go. Um, to be honest, I can't really tell. I think lag actually makes it more likely to succeed. Nope, it failed. I don't have any more string either, so I'm not too worried about it right now. We just still have our glitched piece of coal sitting in that chest over there. So we can still take this, and we can still make more coal. That's the other neat thing about this, is once you have it sitting in the inventory, or in a chest, you can just leave it sitting there, and it'll still operate as the duped item, as the glitched item. Which I've already done this with the diamonds, which is why I have so many diamonds here. The redstone and everything is whatever, but I did it with the diamonds. Didn't really do it with anything else. I don't know if it just doesn't like the gold or what. Probably should. There we go. Now this is one thing I do plan on automating. Well, semi-automating. We can't exactly automate this for quite a while. Not until we get our observers. Now what I'm thinking of doing for this video, or for this stream, I'm just going to trim off that first portion where nothing was working, or the video wasn't working, because OBS unfortunately screwed up. Because yeah, I was saying what I should be saying on the OBS, but I don't know, it was weird. Okay, stick that up, stick that up. And we're going to go ahead and grab some diamonds. We're going to make some more shovels. And we're going to go ahead and go back to our Ender real quick so that we can get these enchanted. This way it'll be a little easier for us to go ahead and grab some sand, and we can finish patching up that last bit of hole there. We're also going to be using a lot of sand for sandstone and that for the main building of my base. Although I'm not sure exactly where I'm going with the base. That's pretty much just up in the air. Everything's so close, everything's so convenient. Now, one thing you do have to watch, if you did generate this in another in a world where you had previously loaded it in like beta and the end didn't exist, and so strongholds didn't exist, there was a chance that when the stronghold generated, part of the portal would be corrupted or just missing. And there was actually a chance that all three of them that would populate in the world would be destroyed. Now, later on, I think one was it 1.7 or 1.8? It was one of the versions. They finally came back and said, "Well, you know what? Let's go ahead and make the strongholds infinite because we don't know how far you're gonna want to make your base or whatever. You know, it's not going to be fair to make you go 32,000 blocks just to get to the nearest stronghold. You know what I mean? But we do have our levels still. That's one bug. You'll see my level bar is completely empty right now, and what happens is it resets to 0 initially when you teleport through, and it doesn't update until you collect more experience. So if I just hit one of these Endermen, here we go. Now it's showing back up. It's just a visual bug. Let's see here. So we're gonna try getting this. Fortune 2, efficiency 3. I would prefer Silk Touch, to be honest, over. Of course, the reason I prefer the Silk Touch is because if you use Fortune on gravel, it makes flint. Looking forward to hoppers coming. Yes. Hoppers and comparators. Those are two big pieces that we're missing right now. And those don't come until the 1.5 update. That's the redstone update. Yeah, see, this is just so much faster than using a monster spawner. Although, to be fair, you could build one of these in the overworld. You would just have to adjust for the height difference for, like, the zombies and the creepers and stuff. I believe zombies and skeletons have the same health. One thing I really do wish, though, is that there would be spectator mode in this version, because then I would be able to go into spectator, have somebody wait at the bottom, and I could actually show you how this thing functions, rather than you just taking my word for it. But essentially, up at the top, we have some platforms. They're boxes that give a 1 block wide spawning platform, basically, for the Enderman to spawn on. Those platforms are covered with pressure plates, so when they spawn in, they activate the pressure plate, which activates a piston to push them down. And to regulate the fall, we have vines that are actually up at the top. And so what'll happen is the vine will actually break their fall until they're no longer within reach of the vine, and that's when they fall. Now, one of the cool things that's going on right now, if you'll see, I'm actually running Optifine for 1.3.2. So you'll see I'm actually running, was it 34, 35 FPS, but that's also on the power saver performance. If I put it on balanced, let me see here. I'm gonna put this back on balanced. And yeah, you'll see I jump up to 120 FPS, 111. But to be honest, you don't really need that, especially when you're recording or streaming. Anything that uses up anything like that. But yes, it really does make a big difference when you have an older version like this to be running the Optifine as well, because it's not optimized. I'm actually wondering if I can show you guys how I have that set up, because what I'm using is a program called Multi-MC, which allows you to save different instances of Minecraft. This way all your settings and everything don't get all messed up and everything as you're switching between versions. Let me see here. Go ahead and eat real quick. Silk Touch. Yes! We got the Silk Touch and Efficiency 4. That's actually not bad. It's the same as the other one I have. But, yeah, let me see here. I want to see if I can close a bunch of these windows, too. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so we got this 1.3.2 right here. If I go to edit. Oh, it's not going to show up here, is it? Because I've already got it open. You know what? Let me go ahead and log out real quick. I can always relaunch it. Okay. Edit. Okay, so we got this little version here. All you do is you take the jar mod and you do the add to Minecraft.jar to add it right underneath there. And what it'll do is it'll basically load the Minecraft and then insert the mod right into it. It's really that simple, and it'll work for any of your versions in that. But yeah, this is the program that I was also using. See, I got the 2011 April Fools, the Minecraft 2.0 different versions. I got the Alpha 0.30.0C. This is the version that I actually started with, which that's actually pretty pretty intense, very vibrant. But Here we go. We're back in. Let's go ahead and go back into there. Alright, we're back in. Let me go ahead and go back. Make sure this is all properly set up so I can see everything that's going on. Alright, we're good. And we want to make sure we pick these up, because if the chunk unloads while those are still spawned in, then they're just going to sit there forever. We don't want that to happen. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back. Now, point out a couple other things about the end that's a little different than what you'll see today. I think I went over them while the... oh, dear Lord. Yeah, I went over the differences with this when I had the little hiccup there with OBS. So I'll go ahead and go over those again. OBS actually screwed up as well when I was trying to record the fight with the dragon. The video file ended up getting corrupted, but I think that might be part of the problem with FFmpeg. But you'll see these things are everywhere. These pillars, some of them are really short, some of them are really tall, and there are twice as many as you'll see today. You got this one all laying out here. We got, what is it? Let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think I just looked an Enderman in the eye. Yep. Funny story. The release candidate for beta 1.9, when or not beta 1.9, the the Ender Dragon was obnoxiously hard. I would rather do it today than have to do it again in this version. Like, I would rather do it in 1.9 or 1.12. Because the Ender Dragon, first off, you don't really have enchanted bows, really. You don't have your tipped arrows or anything like that. The other thing is, the Ender Dragon has a much larger area that it'll fly. It doesn't just stay roosted towards the center like it does in the newer versions. It flies throughout the entire island. And it'll actually fly outside the island as well. And it'll be hard to gauge where it's at. And it'll often fly outside of your radius. So the little boss bar that pops up at the top there won't even say... It just says boss bar. It doesn't even say Ender Dragon. It says boss bar. And it'll pop out, or it'll pop in and out as the Ender Dragon goes ahead and flies out of your range completely. But that, along with the type of fog that the end has, the Ender Dragon will just seem to completely disappear, and you have no idea where it's at, and it just leaves you completely stranded. Like, what am I gonna do now? I think the boss fight in total took me alone about an hour and a half because of that. That was really frustrating. And it doesn't come down and doesn't do its breath either. So if it does swoop down, it doesn't swoop down and for you to keep hitting it either. It just comes and swoops down for like maybe 1 or 2 seconds and then goes back to flying. Like it doesn't even stop. So yeah, the evolutioners are going to have a really fun time with that. Really fun time. Let's go ahead and get some more sand. Actually, you know what? I think I remember seeing there was some sand in here. Yep. So let's go ahead and pop this sand in here. There we go. This way we can get the rest of the glass taken care of there. And while that's smelting, we can go ahead and get the... there we go. Go ahead and get all the sand that we need, all the sands for all the sandstone we're going to be needing for whatever it is I plan on building. I still haven't even completely decided yet, but I did decide that I want to use sandstone, so definitely want to make sure we go ahead and grab that. I've already leveled that part, but let's go ahead and go up here. We're going to get where these cactuses are, or cacti, however you want to say that. Okay, let's go ahead and use the fortune one, because the fortune one is not going to have any effect here. Oop, there's some ghost blocks here. Yep, there it goes. Fun little tip, right click on the ghost block and it'll appear. Alright, Thomas, yeah, like I said, I'm probably going to end up cutting the first part of the stream, so it'll probably be a re-upload, but yeah, you take care and stay safe out there. go. We're getting up there. You know, I'm not sure what's so satisfying about just chewing away at sand like this, but it is just so satisfying. I don't know why. That's that efficiency 4. It'll get to you. Alright, let's go ahead and go back home. Got so many eggs coming from the chickens. I probably made way more glass than I actually need, because I'm just going to be closing off the other end of that end farm for now. I'm sorry, guys. My eye. Okay. Are these done yet? Nope. I still got 23 to go. In the meantime, there we go. We got our chicken there. Probably have way more ender pearls than I'm ever gonna need. Oh yeah, I had way more sand than I thought I did. But all of this is gonna get eaten up as soon as I convert it into sandstone. Whoa. Yep, we did not want that to happen. Okay. What do we got? 14. Yeah, I must have just stepped outside of its loading zone. Probably should. Well, first off, let's go ahead and dump that there. Let's make some more baby cows. Oh yeah, sorry if you can hear the airplanes in the background. I do live near an Air Force base. And right now it's actually pretty nice and cool out because it is early morning. It actually just got done raining. I swear it's one of these. Okay, there we go. And while we're waiting for the glass to finish up, so I know I said this earlier, I do apologize. I'm kind of messy right now. I am sick. I actually have pink eye. Lovely. Um, I know, but I thought it'd be nice to kind of do a nice, chill, relaxed stream. Nothing too ambitious. Let's see. Ooh, these are all finished. There we go. We got cactus in there. Ender pearls. Yep, that should be good on that. Let's go ahead and go back to the Ender. Huh. There we go. Only hurt a little bit. I'll tell you the one update that I am really hoping on, or that I really can't wait for is 1.9. For a number of reasons. One, banners. Oh, I just realized. I need to crawl up the top there. Two, I prefer the combat mechanics. Even if the mobs actually do end up harder, because they have like higher hit points and deal more damage. It's never fun to kind of have the easy route. You know what I mean? Alright, let's go ahead and grab that. And let's go ahead and finish off this hole here. Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do-do. Do-do-do, do-do. Yeah, we still got a ways to go. Yeah, my apologies. The chat's kind of quiet, and I'm kind of running out of things to really talk about, to be honest with you. At least that I can think of off the top of my head. And you know, when you tend to do things like this, you know, it's kind of monotonous. You know, you tend to kind of get in this little zone. And oh, we're at the okay. So let's make sure we're staying. There we go. Oh, I hate it when my mouse does that. Especially when I'm doing something like this. Okay. So I need to... There we go. Oh. When you're building anything off the ledge in the nether, water is definitely your friend. Oh, we want our silk touch. I love how it auto breaks glass in this version. That's actually one thing I'm really gonna miss as the versions go up, is how, you know, you can have efficiency on something and it just mines anything faster. It doesn't matter what it is. Oh, you know what I just realized? I did make a promise at the beginning of the stream that I would show you guys the top of this thing so that you guys actually have a better understanding of what makes it tick. So let's go ahead and go up to the top. I've actually used this technique plenty of times to escape from ravines. Let's see here. Oh, that was scary. That was beyond scary. There we go. Okay. Uh, okay. So right here are the platforms where the Enderman can spawn. You can see there are vines to help break their fall until they come to a certain point, at which point they will then all fall at this and be brought to half a heart as they're down there. So they step on this this pressure plate here. I'll show you down here. And by stepping on that pressure plate, it'll turn this torch off because it's inverting the signal there. And by doing that, it allows this to be powered, which will send a signal up to the piston right here, which is total 3 blocks, 1, 2, 3, to push the Enderman off into the middle there. Now this is kind of a skirted design, where the bottom one is going to be the thinner one, and then there's going to be an outer one up here, and then it'll actually repeat this one more up, and then this one more up. Right now it's only operating at half capacity, but you can see it still works pretty well for what I needed to do. So I thought that was actually just pretty interesting, and kind of wanted to show you guys how that worked there. Let's see. I want to make sure that it reaches all the way to the bottom before I take this out. There we go. Alright, nice and safe. It just takes a little time to update here. But yeah, this is pretty nice. You know, it doesn't cause any bad server lag or anything like that, so there's nothing to worry about there. Now, statistically speaking, um, the mob that provides the most experience, aside from the Ender Dragon, is actually the Blaze, but you can't get the Blaze to spawn as fast as you can the Enderman. And that's why the Endermen are the prime choice for this sort of thing. Now, as I mentioned before, you can actually do this on the overworld. In fact, there's a few designs where you can actually, just by limiting the height, you can make it so that it only spawns creepers. So you'll have a gunpowder only farm using that same type of design there, to a point. Let's go ahead and go back, and I'll show you the setup that you would use for the creepers. Okay, so for this, what we're going to need, if I have any more, let me see if I can remember how to do this. And it should be... Where's the iron? I made a bunch of them at once, and I don't remember how to make them. Is that it? No? Trying to remember how... I know I'm close. Is it... Okay, I know there's iron. I know there's definitely iron. Is it like this? Yeah, okay. Oops. And you know what? That's fine. Now we need you. Alright, so now that we're there, basically you would have like a platform, and on that platform you could have a row of pressure plates here. And the way that I would probably do this, actually, you know what? I have a better idea of how you would want to do this. It's not going to be quite as compact, but it is going to be less lag-inducing. And oh, that's going to be a pain. Can we not do that this version? It won't let me put it on. I mean, it won't let me. Yeah, it won't. That makes things a little more difficult then. Because the idea, I don't think you can actually do it yet. Because they're more than a block and a half, but it's shorter than 2 blocks tall. And they have to have room to be able to be summoned. Yeah, I can't think of a cost-efficient design. The only thing I can think of... No, that wouldn't even work because that's more than half a block. Need something thinner than a slab. Well, anyway. Okay, so creeper-only designs aren't going to work in this version. That's fine. That's kind of to be expected. Okay. So don't worry about the trapdoors. Basically, you just have a row of pressure plates. There we go. And then it would go into here. And then we would have... another one there. And that's where we would have our sticky piston. I don't have any slime balls, do I? You know, it's fine. We can just go to the testing area and grab one from there. Yeah, as you can see, I'm actually not too far from a testing area. Less than a minute walk. Villagers don't make their infamous her noise yet. Let's see. Any sticky pistons or slime balls? No, we definitely got a lot more diamonds here. What about over here? And yep, tripwire needs to have a solid block below it to be able to activate it on this version, so that it's not going to work. Here we go. We can just grab this one. That's not hooked up to an important machine. That's actually a failed machine, so okay, we're good. I should probably dig out a decently sized area. And see if I can get some slimes to go ahead and spawn in. Sort of like what happened with the Green Empire there. Because believe me, those slime balls, they become very important. Yeah, I can't believe I haven't killed a single slime yet. They don't even really spawn too much in the swamp. Like they do in the later versions. But anyway, yeah, let's go ahead and get to some sleep. There we go. Back to morning. Okay. There it goes. Now the cool thing about this is it is a scalable design. It can be a little laggy, but basically pressure plates don't stop things from spawning. And anything that spawns on here will immediately get pushed. And they'll fall to their, basically to their death down at the bottom there. You can make it so that, you know, they automatically do die, or they come within a certain amount of health so that you can go ahead and kill them off that way and get the experience. Um, for a mob grinder, sort of like how Gran has in his place, if you were to set something up, you know, that would be able to catch the mobs before they actually die and allow them to collect there, I think he would have a much better time getting experience rather than waiting for hours waiting for mobs to spawn at a mob spawner. But I digress. You know, it's fairly simple design. Pressure plate, turns that off, turns that on. Whatever's there gets pushed. But anyway, I have been streaming for about 2 hours now. I think I'm going to go ahead and let you guys go. We finished, you know, getting everything patched up on the ender there, and we got to see a little bit of the what's it called? The duplication glitch. We got to see that. But yeah, if you like what you see, go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't already. And this has been Ace. Peace out.